NASCAR driver Bubba Wallace was on The View yesterday talking about the noose that was found hanging in his Talladega garage stall on Sunday. After we went off air, the FBI concluded that the noose had been there since October of 2019. And Bubba hit back at people questioning his motives last night. Take a look.
I'm pissed. I'm mad because people are trying to test my character and the person that I am and my integrity. None of the allegations of being a hoax will break me or tear me down. It was a noose that was whether tied in 2019 or whatever. It was a noose. So it wasn't directed at me, but somebody tied a noose. That's what I am saying.
So the FBI says that this wasn't a hate crime, but they're not really saying much of anything else. So what do you think of these conclusions, Sonny?
Well, you know, I worked for years with the FBI, and they are certainly good investigators, but I have never seen this type of investigation completed this quickly. And so certainly it was a rushed investigation. I found the timing of it odd. But the other thing about this, Whoopi, is that you have people that are in this industry, like Bubba Wallace, like the people that found the noose, who thought that it was a noose, people that are familiar with the garages. If they thought it was a noose, because Bubba Wallace didn't see it, who are we to question what they thought it was? And so when you have people now questioning them because the FBI found not that it wasn't a noose, but found that it wasn't a hate crime under federal law, that is crazy to me. And to be attacking his character is also, I'm just really dismayed by that. Because again, Bubba isn't the one that found it. He was the one that was notified about it. And it's just another sad statement about the state of our country.
Megan, what do you make of all of this?
Look, we're in really heightened emotional times in our country right now, and there was actually another incident in Oakland, California, where people thought that there were nooses hanging from trees in a public park, and they ended up actually being exercise ropes for people to go in the park and I guess do calisthenics and whatever. I don't exercise in parks, so whatever one does with ropes in a park to exercise. The pictures from the garage show this rope hanging or noose from 2016, so I guess that there are questions of why that would be hanging since 2016. I think, as Sonny said, this is a bad moment for our country in this, because I think whatever side you're on, you're probably going to sort of get in your corner on this. My concern is, are we now continuing on the sort of Trump way of questioning the FBI? Because I know during the Russia investigation, there was a lot of discrediting of FBI employees, of the FBI as an institution. And if right now we have Democrats on the left saying you can't trust the FBI for this investigation with Bubba Wallace, you have Republicans saying you can't trust the FBI when it comes to a Russia investigation, why don't we just defund the FBI? Because if we can't trust any of their investigations, I don't know what purpose they serve anymore. And I think in this instance, it's just sad all the way around. And I think that sometimes in moments, maybe we should just take a beat. I took that lesson after the Covington Catholic kids, if you remember that scandal that blew up on Twitter. And ever since then, when it comes to things like this, I just take a beat and see where we land. And the FBI says it wasn't, but there are obviously people that disagree.
Joy, what do you have a different take on all this? What is it?
Well, no, I don't really know. I don't know any more than anybody else knows. You know, I don't know if the FBI is right or if he's right, blah, blah. I don't know. All I know is that before this particular news came out yesterday, I remember an image of NASCAR racers standing behind Bubba because they thought it was a racist thing. And that to me is the image that we should hang on to. You know, because these guys really, they just assumed it was racist, because a lot of times it is. And so they marched with him, they went with it. I think that's fantastic. So let's keep that image in our heads right now.
Yeah,
okay.
I don't disagree.
I like what you're saying. I think you're saying the right thing.